The conversation is still on social anxieties. We're talking about social anxieties for COVID-19. And we already talked about the ways that people react to social behaviors, actually, the ways that people react to COVID-19 and how people actually have different sorts of social anxieties. But now we're going to be talking about what social anxieties are and how you can go about it, what you can do, and many more. But we're not going to be having the conversation alone. Adi and I will be talking to two different guests.
Yes.
I'll be breaking it down for us this morning. You know, one thing that I found quite interesting in this whole conversation is how people now react. You know, it's a different thing when somebody sneezes around you and the first thing that comes out of your mouth, oh, bless you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
now
think
it's a suspect look first, like,
I don't think it's bless you anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so quick question. Why do we say bless you?
I actually knew this. I knew this. I knew this, you know. I actually read about this. I read about the origins. Right now, I can't remember for the life.
Because I know that some people find it weird when you say sorry to them, or so it's either you say bless you or take care. I've always wondered why. I just never bothered to ask.
I know I read it off somewhere why people say bless you. I think there's a religious undertone behind it. I think I'm trying to remember, but it will come back.
Yeah, honestly, I'd really like to know why, you know, when somebody sneezes and the first thing you say is either bless you or take care or be okay or be good, are you good, and everything, instead of saying sorry. Yeah. When it's just like
no, you say sorry when you've committed an offense, though.
Oh.
Yeah, so you know that's why, you know, when, for instance, if you say sorry to someone, we're actually deviating.
Yeah, it's just I just needed to know that.
It's like, wait, let me just, when you say sorry, when you, for instance, you say sorry and someone says, what are you sorry for? What have you done? That is the point of sorry. You say sorry when you have committed an offense. You know, or you say, or instead of saying sorry, you can just say, you know, bless you. You can say bless you for a lot of things. But
really?
Someone, you know, falls down, oh, bless you. Someone coughs, oh, bless you. Someone maybe cuts their skin, oh, bless you. You know,
so what if somebody around you is has social anxiety? Yeah. Do you say bless you to them?
That's a bit tricky.
Because that's where I was going. Like, do you say bless you to them? Do you say, then it means that you can't say sorry to them?
No, you can't.
Okay, we have our guest on now. We are talking to Dr. Umo Nteke. She is a clinical therapist with over 20 years of professional experience. She works at the Community Hospital of San Bernardino in California, United States. Her specialty is on mental health. And of course, she is also the founder of HOW, that is Hope of Women, an advocacy group that focuses on domestic violence among women. She's going to be breaking this conversation down with us this morning on social anxiety during COVID-19. Good morning, Dr. Umo. How are you doing?
Yeah, good morning, everyone.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
Yes, thank you so much. I'm so happy to be part of this show.
We are really honored that you could join us all the way from the United States. We know the time difference is massive, so thank you very much for doing this with us. What time is it in California this morning?
I'm doing fine.
Oh,
Thank you. I'm so honored to be here.
Yeah, what time is it in California? Let's have viewers actually know.
I'm so sorry, I can't hear you. It's not clear.
Okay. All right, let us get into the conversation very quickly. So this morning we are discussing social anxiety, a pandemic-induced social anxiety. As a result of the lockdown and the COVID-19 pandemic, you know, a lot of us have had to be indoors, a lot of adjustments have had to be made, which has somehow caused or amplified the social anxiety that we feel as a global society. So what is social anxiety?
Okay. Before talking about social anxiety, I will let everybody know what social anxiety means, which is a mental health condition, which is an intense, persistent fear and nervousness.
Okay.
And this fear can affect your work and school and your day-to-day activities. Basically, anxiety is the fear of unknown. Okay, now let's talk about pandemic. Pandemic is an epidemic of an infectious disease that has spread across the large region. For example, COVID-19. Now, how does this impact each other? This impact each other by loss of jobs, the pandemic.
Yes.
Yes, yes. We can hear you very clearly. Please go on, Dr. Umo.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So let's talk about how the two impact each other. By loss of jobs, isolation and loneliness, loss of their homes due to loss of jobs, and also it really affects relationships. And also not being able to really see a person's expression on their surface can make it difficult for people to relate on an interpersonal level due to the mask.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So now let's talk about the social distancing. Okay. Even though with the mask is safer, but still it's difficult. It causes anxiety. The social distancing and lack of physical touch can be very difficult for people that need human touch as well. Can you hear me? Because
Yes.
Yes.
We are hearing you loud and clear. Please go on.
Okay. So going down about anxiety, about social anxiety with the pandemic, anxiety really increases because lack of socialization and interaction with others may cause people to be more secluded and depressed.
All right.
These are the people that were socializing, going out, doing some interacting, now found themselves to be isolated and lonely.
Okay.
Also the news. Also listening to the news can increase anxiety.
Right.
And even make people won't be able to go out in the public.
Okay.
All right. So I would like to ask you, before we let you go this morning, because we know the time difference and you have a lot to do this morning, but what do you think are the symptoms of social anxieties? Like, when can somebody detect that, oh, I am socially anxious, I have social anxiety because of the pandemic? Like, what are the symptoms?
Okay. Well, by isolation, the symptoms by nervousness.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So one of the symptoms is nervousness
All right.
and unable to explain what they are feeling.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Dr.
Thank you
for
very
joining
much.
us this morning. We really appreciate you. We know you have a lot of things to do and you have to run along. So we really thank you for joining us this morning on the show. Have yourself a lovely day. All right, we just had a conversation with Dr. Umo Ntekim. She is a clinical therapist, and we just had a brief conversation on social anxiety during COVID-19. And then, of course, she already talked about what are the things that have caused social anxiety in the country and all over the world. At the moment, she talked about isolation is something that has really made, people feel isolated. And so because of that, it has affected a lot of things. And then she also talked about, the stories that we hear in the news, the things that people are talking about in the news. It's scary, so it can actually make you anxious.
Yeah.